Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to first start off with moisturizing my face, and I just like to use a Vino lotion. And I just like to take a little bit and I like to rub it all around my face. I like to put on lotion before I do any type of makeup just because I've been having a lot of dry skin lately. And so I like to put lotion on. And as a second step, I like to use, for extra hydration, the Mario Badescu Rose Water. And I'm just going to let that soak into my skin. And to prime my face today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I like to take about like a pea size, not even, maybe smaller, and I like to just use it on my cheeks, nose, forehead, and chin. At least that's just where I have most of my visible pores. And I'm just going to rub that right on it. And so going in for foundation today, I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in the color 07 or Sand. And I'm just going to put this all over my face in little dots. And I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge and I'm just going to dab that all into my skin. Now remember that the Milani one actually does oxidize just a little bit, so even though it might look a little bit lighter, it will get darker over time. And I'm just going to dab, dab, dab. You definitely don't want to do a swiping motion, you want to do dabbing motions. And I'm just going to take about half a pump more and I'm going to put it on my cheeks just where I have a little bit of extra redness. This foundation is definitely medium coverage, however it is totally buildable. And for my concealer today, I'm going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Neutralizer. And I'm going to put that right under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little palm tree on my forehead, on my chin, and my cupid's bow. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with my sponge. I'm just going to blend, 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 blend. Alright. And so for and to set my powder, or to set my foundation, I'm going in with the NYX Translucent Powder. It's a finishing powder. It has no color to it, as you can see. I just like to put this all on my face just so that my concealer and my foundation actually don't go anywhere. Okay, so onto my eyebrows. I'm actually going to do this off camera, but I'm actually just using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in the color Dark Brown and Brown, and I actually just am going to use the tools that it actually came with. Alright, so now that brows are done, we're going in for the eyelids. And I'm going in with the Ulta Rose Gold palette. I actually love this palette. It actually also came with the brush, which you're actually going to see me use. And I'm going in with the color Prosecco. And that's just going to go around the whole lid as a base color. And again, I'm just using the brush that this came with. And the next color I'm going in with is Breathless. And this is going to go, it's like a mauve-y color, and this is just going to go all around the eyelid as well. This is going to be our main color that we're working with. And again, I'm actually using the exact same brush. I wiped it off a little bit, and I'm using this exact same brush for this as well. As you can see, this is a very natural, natural makeup tutorial that I'm doing today. And then for the third color, for the outer color, as well as the one going in the crease, we're going to be mixing the color Dessert and Sweetheart. And again, I'm using the exact same brush. Trying to make this the least amount of work and the cheapest thing possible. And like I said, you're going to start off from that outer part of your eyelid and you're going to work its way in. You definitely don't want to go past that one point. And I know it looks a little sharp right now, but I'm actually going to go in with a blending brush and I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to blend all that out. And like I said, I know it looks really harsh right now, but I'm going to go in with my Morphe blending brush and I'm just going to blend all of it out. Blend, 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 blend. And so what I'm going to do next is we're going to go in with a flat brush, and we're going to go in with the color Champagne. And this is going to be the main base color towards the end of it, to towards the center of the eyelid, just to give it a little bit of a sparkle pop, I guess you can say. Alright, so now we're going into eyeliner. I'm using the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner, and since I'm going for a little bit more of like a dramatic look, we're going to do a little bit of a bigger wing. I like to start on the edge, draw that little triangle out, and then I'll start from the other end and I'll match up and I'll meet up to the other side. And you want to try to get as close to your lash line as possible, just because probably one of the most annoying things is seeing like a huge gap in between there. Alright, and so now I'm going to apply some falsies, but I'm going to apply some falsies off camera. But before we do that, I'm going in with the Carbon Black Waterproof Mascara, and I'm just going to put a little light coat on that before we apply our falsies. Alright, so now that our falsies have been applied, I am now going to conceal my face, and I'm also using the NYX concealer in the color Nutmeg, and I'm putting it on the high points of my cheekbones, my forehead, and right along my jawline. And again, I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to blend, 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 blend. And this one I actually like to use a little bit of a dabbing and sweeping motion as well, not just a dabbing. And of course, the more damp you have your beauty sponge, the more sheer and more natural it's going to look. However, I wanted this to be kind of full face, so my sponge was not as damp as I usually do it for my everyday. Okay, apparently I had this little dot there. I have no idea what that was from. And if you think that it was a little too much, you can go in with a blending brush and kind of blend it all out as well. And for my bronzing, I'm actually going in with the Ulta Contour Kit. It was 18 bucks, and it has 4 different bronzer colors as well as 2 highlighters. And what I'm going in is I'm going in with the color Bombshell and Golden Bronzer. And I'm mixing those two, and I'm putting them all along where I put that concealer to contour. And so now I'm going in with my e.l.f. blush palette. And I'm just going to go in with the lighter colors that we have there, the pinker colors. And don't forget to tap off that excess. And I'm just going to, I thought it was a little too much, so I'm going to go in with a bigger blending brush. I'm just going to blend that out. And so now that we're highlighting, again, I'm going back to that Ulta Contour Kit, and I'm using the color Radiance Highlighter, and I'm just going to do the high points of my cheekbones. And of course, to finish it off, you gotta do a lip color. And so I'm going in with my lip liner from Loreal. It's the color Beyond Pink. And then I'll be topping it off with Revlon's Liquid Gloss in the color Burst, or 002. And of course, to finish off, I'll be using my Urban Decay setting spray. And you're all set. If you guys enjoyed this look, please subscribe below, and please let me know any other type of videos you'd like to see me do. Thank you so much.
I worry about nothing.